Hello everybody. I'll try to make this short and sweet. I've gotten a lot of feedback from a lot of my friends about all the finds I found on my beach adventure and what their intent was going to be. Some of them I don't know. I just picked up because in my head they look cool. Some of them are in about the middle transformation stage. But I decided to go ahead and show because I had a lot of inquiry and I kept hating to tell everybody, hang on, let me see if I can get this all cleaned up and figure it out. So I'm just going to show you now, and then maybe we'll show when it's finished what we can do. So I'll just start off with some of my finds. These are some of my beech wood. These were beached wood. So, yeah, it came home in my little backpack as we were walking the beach. This one's really cool. I know the intention for it is to cut it off and place it on a wooden disc that I have. I've seen some really cool things done with it on vanities for like jewelry holders, but honestly, I know you probably can't see it, but it's so cool that it just has its own beauty. So I'm excited to enlist Jim into helping me get this straight. I could cut it, but I wouldn't guarantee you it'd be straight. So I'm gonna ask him to do that. This is another one that I picked up. I can see it has a lot of little divots and it was beech wood, and I can see some air plants in this, or succulents growing through this. It'll be great on a bookshelf. So I'm not real sure yet, but it was too cool. It was just needed to come home. Jim found a really cool shell that I was super excited about. These are really cool with tea lights in them. We'll see how this ends up. I've never found them connected. I have a couple more pieces of beech wood, which I love to do macrame hanging off of them. You can do hanging plants, hanging candles, hanging photos, anything. But yeah, it was just laying there asking to go in my beach bag, so I picked them up. I call it beach shopping, and it's so much fun. We also have a really cool story behind this. We were walking the beach, and I looked over into where there were some, I want to say seaweed or something that had caught this little unicorn floaty, and I was like, oh, that's cute, but I don't really want it to float back out in the ocean, so I just picked it out and put it in my backpack. It's probably a mile down the beach, and we were talking, Jim and I were, and I looked over and stopped mid-sentence. He was like, what? I found another one. That's weird, right? So now we have two. We're looking for names for them. And come on, guys, they have to be our travel buddies. I'm hoping to get pictures in our next adventure, which is a hike to Grandfather Mountain with our travel buddies, but they can't go without names. So, yeah, let me know if you have any good names for them. But that's ironic, just floating. I don't know, maybe they sell them at gift shops and they're very frequent. I hadn't seen them before, but to find two, had to come home with me. And plus I wanted to keep them out of the ocean. I found, let's see, a rock. As you know, everywhere I go, someone leaves me a message about a heart. Here's a rock I found. Can you see the heart in it? I thought, no, I find these at the mountains and stuff. I don't find these at the beach. Guess what? I found it at the beach. That's pretty cool, right? And then I found what you call our angel wings. They're shells that are really territorial. They're very fragile, and they're really hard to find. I don't know if I can hold these up for you. They usually come individual. You can see it, almost see through them, how paper thin, but if you put them together, they're like angel wings. So I hope to do something with that. I was super excited when I found a patch of them, and then I went out in the ocean and kind of got them before they washed up, because just washing up will make them shatter a little bit. My next find were these that it's almost, I think, like a palm tree bark that comes off the palm trees. They were laying underneath some of them. Some of them were on the beach, and some of them were laying on the side of the road, which I did the stop, Jim, stop, run out, get them. I came home with 5 of them, some more sizable than the other. But my intent, I've already started on these a little bit, is I put feet on them, and then they sit like a tray. I have put a poly on them, but it was a food safe one. It had, I believe, linseed is the main ingredient. So you could do an appetizer, you can do candles, you could do orchids or flowers if you wanted to do something like that. I just love the natural aspect of it, and just gluing the knob feet on it, and this one has 3, some of them. I think the larger, no, this one has 3 as well. It seems to work better. This one looks like a skateboard. But they're really cool. So I just left them in their natural form and kind of sealed them up because it gave them a little more stability and made them a little more durable. The next find was this. As you can see, this was probably off a palm leaf. I'm not sure. It's in the process now. I soaked it in water, and then I put a bottle inside of it to give me that round, and then I got a wood round from some of our firewood, and right now I've got thumbtacks in it because it's drying. I want to sand it down and probably cut some of this off, but it can be a really, really natural vase. Even a wine bottle fits in here. I'd like to do a leather lace across here. You can hang it on the wall and put dried flowers in it. I'm not sure. I know I'm going to sand it down and seal it, but we'll see how that transpires. But I couldn't pass it up, and it was just laying there degrading, as nature does. So again, I call it beach shopping. My next find were these large pods. They did have little seeds in a couple of them. They're all wood. I've soaked them in bleach water and let them air dry. These will be cool. I thought originally I could do like a wind chime out of it. I'm display them in a shadow box. They could be laid in one of my wooden trays, just as display. These are the kind of souvenirs I like. Not the ones that are man-made. Not that I have anything against that, but this is what I like. And my next thing was this one, of course. This is off of a palm tree as well, I'm assuming, or a coconut tree, but it looks like a fishtail to me. So I thought it'd be really cool to use driftwood and build out the rest of the body. And it can be one that hangs, or it can be on a plaque or a wooden shadow box type thing. And that'll be interesting to see how I can take some of this driftwood and build out that fish. But it certainly looks like a fishtail to me if you can see it. This is the back of it. So yeah, luckily I have a husband who doesn't question, he just waits. So we'll see how all of this comes out. I got some really, really cool little shells, just items like that to throw in. Oh, this one still got water in it. I just washed them. But yeah, that's our find. There's a lot of unique items that you might scratch your head on, but if you have any idea for names, we could use this. Our trip's coming up. All right, well, I hope sharing this will help you come up with things of your own and know that it's okay to beach shop, and it's budget friendly, especially these days, and it's unique. And every time I look at it, I'll think about our trip and be proud of something that I've reused and help give it a second life. All right, well, that's it. I'll try to post more videos as I transform them or display them or show how I use them. Other than that, have a great day. Bye.